Hello everyone, EaksTV here with another Road to Rank video. Today we are gonna be using EaksTV rental team. He has done a couple changes since then, but it's still pretty good. I really enjoyed it. I tried using James Baek, but I was struggling after I got out of Ultra Bowl. So we're gonna go straight into the battle right now. We're gonna review a couple of my decisions as we go through. We have your standard Rain team and Porygon Marowak Trick Room team, and then you got Rillaboom and Togekiss in the back. Usually when you see this, either they start with Porygon Marowak or they start Polito Kindra. But they usually all four of them go together. Rarely do I see the other two. The other two are usually for like special occasions that they bring. So we're actually gonna try going for Among Us and Togekiss first. And the reason why we're going to be doing that is because I believe that's probably the biggest threat for them. So they're probably expecting at least the Among Us. It is still pretty good here. We did have a pre-battle before this, just so I could test the team a little. I shouldn't have done it in rank, but I was like, whatever. But anyway, they start with Marowak, Porygon. So here, this is very important. They're going to actually double into our Among Us. So we're going to bring Gyarados out. And while I would prefer immediately Dynamaxing Gyarados, because that was a mistake I did, it's not the end of the world. So ideally, I would have started Gyarados Among Us, and then bring a, like, you know, maybe Magnuson or something bulky to like trick them. But Gyarados should be able to survive whatever both of them do. And Togekiss gets a free Earth Slash on Marowak, which still does pretty decent damage. I wish it would do more, but yeah. So the Ice Beam on Gyarados, that does nothing. Max Flare, that's done nothing. Well, not nothing, but you know, they don't get the KO on our little Gyarados. Here's the mistake we do though. He does read us on the... He definitely reads us on the waterfall. So the Max Scar, and then I actually forgot about Trick Room. So maybe the best start will having Gyarados Magnuson for the body press on Porygon. But then, I mean, they probably could have focused on True Magnuson. Whatever I brought, I had to make sure my other Pokemon was free to kill, right? So this is still not the end of the world. Now, I didn't realize that Porygon had Ally Switch. And this is actually really sucky. We are gonna... Togekiss survives that, but probably Gyarados is gonna die in the next turn. I should have tried doing another Follow Me and read, hey, he's gonna do Ally Switch again. But I also was hesitant because what if they think that I'm thinking that they're doing that, right? So that I haven't fought a lot of Ally Switch. I'm usually the one doing Ally Switch, and I personally only like doing one most of the time, because then I was like, maybe they think. But they actually like use Ally Switch too, a little too much for my liking. And then, you know, they KO my Gyarados. It's still not the end of the world, because it's unfortunate we don't get the KO onto Marowak, but this is huge though. Like, depending on what they have in the back, my Magnuson should be slower. So instead of Dynamaxing my Magnuson, I'm actually gonna protect and Dazzling Gleam. And the reason you do this is because I wanna keep my Magnuson healthy. I wanna save my Dynamax for one more turn before I start it, because then he will be down to 3 Pokemons, right? So I get my Protect up. Porygon does Ally Switch, which doesn't matter in this case because all we're doing, yeah, they target my Magnuson Flower, but all we're doing is Dazzling Gleam. Marowak is now dead. So what do they have in the back? It will be huge if they have the water Pokemon. Yeah, your Rain team. Yeah. So they bring Kindra out. Trick Room is still in place as far as I know. I believe this is probably last turn of Trick Room. They're probably gonna Ally Switch. So here's the tricky thing. We have to decide between doing Max Lightning or Body Press or my other attack. Oh, Max Spike. I actually didn't know that Kindra had Protect. I actually was very, very surprised that this Kindra had Protect, because usually I'm not used to my Kindras having Protect. So we do get some damage out of it, which is very unfortunate. But then I believe Porygon is gonna... What is Porygon at? So Porygon goes for Recover, which is both annoying and nice, because ideally we'll actually try and Body Press Porygon, but because he decides to not Ally Switch, like, he's gonna Ally Switch now. you get like the mind games he keeps doing to me, and I'm like super bad at reading him. So yeah, he decides to do ally switch now, which I should have tried to like remember because he did it right after Marowak also protected. He wants to keep his Kindra alive. I mean, I get it, I suppose. So at least we get the +1 attack, and we're probably just gonna do max lightning. The one downside about doing max lightning is that Among Us right now is kind of useless. We have, I think, 2. Yeah. We have more turns than I would like to, but it's not the end of the world. Among Us can still, like, you know, have pollen puff, and they're just gonna focus on my Among Us. That they're just gonna like think, oh, Among Us is annoying, but we get the KO on Kindra, which is still huge, right? I still got KOs with at least my Dynamax, not the best ones I prefer. He did get a special attack rise this time, and so we're just gonna try body pressing Porygon, and we are gonna protect our Among Us because they probably want to go after our Among Us. Maybe we're just trying to right now wait out the lightning field. Ice beam. Yep, they wanted our Among Us dead, guys. So we do body press here, and this is huge. This next step is a big mistake. I should have just done body press on Porygon again. I don't know why I wasn't doing that. Like, you know, you see the video and I'm actually thinking about doing it first, and then I decided to change. But here's the thing. I think this partially decided the game because my opponent, I make a huge mistake because Polito protects, but they recover their Porygon too. I don't think they should have recovered. I am I have 3 months still. Porygon should have target my Among Us again because I was willing to sacrifice Among Us. And here's the mistake they do. I'm gonna target Polito again, and I'm gonna Spore Porygon. And because he never set up Trick Room, and he can't afford to set up Trick Room because their Porygon is their attacker now, I get that sleep on, and this is GG's. This is 100% GG's at this point, and I win the game. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how we got the first win with this team. Like I said, I misplayed, but he misplayed more because at this point, it's just a matter of time. Other things I could have done better for this fight is probably maybe risking bringing Togekiss in. But I didn't think that risk was worth it, and I just decided to just Pollen Puff and just body press and get the KO. So it's pretty exciting. I did think I brought the better ones against his team, and I do think that the end game was when he decided not to he decided to go recover. Anyway, we're in our next battle. We have a Dragalge, Togekiss, Bronzor, Rhyperior, Arcanine, and Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl is your screen. Arcanine can apparently be a support shoot now, by the way. I actually am so used to Arcanine being like your sweepers and stuff. And then Rhyperior, I mean, he could be ringing Trick Room. Most of these Pokemons are slow, except probably their Togekiss and Dragalge. Anyway, I do think Gyarados and Dragapult is not the worst choice, especially if he starts with Dragalge to win the speed. If he starts with Togekiss, though, obviously it's going to be a little bit more rougher on us, and we're probably going to return our Dragapult. So he actually starts Rhyperior Togekiss, which is actually pretty good for us. We get the Intimidate. I mean, I could Dynamax, but I don't want to use my Dynamax yet, so we're just going to water. No, actually, do we want to get KO? Yeah, we want the KO. I think in Gyarados and Incineroar will have a nicer. So we gotta fake out the Togekiss and kill whatever they were bringing. So they return the Rhyperior, they bring Arcanine. But here's the thing. They're probably gonna do follow me, which I should have expected. Like I said, I think maybe if I started Gyarados and Incin, the double, the fake out on the Kiss will have been a guarantee like kill the Arcanine. So that's something I could have done better. But the good thing is like I get a free switching. Among Us is pretty healthy. I am gonna air slash Togekiss, and we're gonna Spore Togekiss. Wow, that hit way barely hurt. But yeah, I was very surprised when Togekiss actually like barely hurt me with that. And so what are you doing? So we get the sleep on Kiss, which is huge. But then apparently they have a Lumberry, which I didn't know. But they didn't kill our Mungus. So they can either follow me again or try to double onto my Among Us. Hopefully they don't. But what we're gonna do is just do another max airstream. This is very interesting because I think they should have tried KOing my Among Us. Instead, they're just sacrificing their kids, and I think like losing their kids was huge. I do think like losing their kids was actually pretty huge. Alright, what do they have? They could bring Rhyperior. Oh, so their last Pokemon is Dragalge, which is good because we will Dragapult. I mean, they know we have Dragapult. So, he's probably gonna Dynamax. He has to try change momentum. So we're gonna return Among Us, and we are actually gonna bring out Dragapult. And the reason why we're bringing Dragapult is because he's probably not expecting it, first of all. And second, we have Phantom Force and Fly. And then, like I said, we have Bounce on Gyarados. They're gonna actually try KOing our Gyarados because our Gyarados is actually the most threatening to his team. He has a Rhyperior and Arcanine, both super weak against my water attacks. So the best decision is that they're probably gonna try. So we get our Bounce up because we are faster. Hitway doesn't do anything. I'm not too worried. I'm actually surprised he didn't try Will-O-Wisp in us. But we're gonna try, see what they're gonna do. And then decide to protect their Dragalge. So that's Dynamax turn 2, being pretty useless. They get a Scorching Sands, which I didn't expect Arcanine to have. And that actually really sucks. That they get the burn on us. It's actually pretty annoying. But it's not the end of the world. We're gonna Phantom Force and Bounce on Dragalge again. It's a little bit more telegraphed, but I mean, we just want to waste their last turn of Dynamax. We pretty much have made their Dynamax turn useless this entire time because we have been faster, and they actually didn't target our Dragapult because they didn't expect that. And I think that's a huge mistake. They should have gone for the Dragapult spot, trying to kill our Among Us because Among Us is love. So they return their Rhyperior, Dragalge. That's pretty smart because both Bounce and Phantom Force are barely gonna do anything to the Rhyperior. So we're gonna Snarl up. That's fine. It's whatever. So we're gonna do a Waterfall onto Arcanine and a Dragon Claw onto Arcanine, expecting them to either, let me kill it, or once again, they do the swap. And I think this is one of the biggest mistakes on my opponent. They misread me because they thought I might have gone for the Rhyperior. Under normal circumstances, I will have, but I know if Rhyperior had a protect, and probably did. I know Arcanine doesn't because he hasn't protected at all. So I actually know he's gonna switch out of his Dragalge because he wanna get Intimidate on my Gyarados. But joke's on you, I'm bringing Incineroar. And then we're actually gonna bring Among Us back. Okay, so getting the Intimidate on our Incineroar is not the worst thing. See, that what he just did, he should have done it last turn. Anyway, so we're gonna fake out Arcanine. I feel like he's just gonna return Dragalge, and we're gonna try to Spore Rhyperior in this turn. And I shouldn't, so this is not the end of the game, but I shouldn't have gone for Rhyperior because once again, he feels the need to protect Rhyperior. Which is smart in this case, but we're just gonna Ultra Dragalge because I'm pretty sure it's gonna try to return it again, and we're just gonna sleep Rhyperior. Or in this case, we were sleeping Arcanine. I would have preferred to sleep Rhyperior because he keeps having Protect. But this is huge. So Arcanine, Sweet Dreams, we get the U-turn, we're gonna bring back Gyarados, and we're probably gonna keep Among Us unless they kill it. And I think they have to kill it next turn. So bringing Gyarados yes. Bringing Gyarados is probably huge because we're just gonna get a KO into the Arcanine, or the Rapier. Whatever they bring is gonna die to Waterfall. So that was Slush Ball. Alright. But the thing is, I mean, Torkoal is almost dead. So we just bring Dragapult. And it's dead. Because like, even with the burn, we're gonna KO that Torkoal. And we are faster. That's the one thing we know for sure. Like we are faster. So he withdraws Arcanine. And why? Why will you do that? But then I forgot that the Torkoal has Protect. Which is, again, a waste of time regardless, in my opinion. I mean, do you really want the extra Intimidate on my Gyarados? Because this is GG's. But I don't agree with the amount of subs he did. He pretty much sacrifices for Rapier. Because if this Arcanine was support, he should have survived another attack. And I don't even know why he protected Torkoal. I mean, just to waste more time and hopefully the burn kill my Dragapult. I'm actually very surprised how long Dragapult survived. But see, that Waterfall, that was huge. Like, it's not, but he probably wanted the minus. But yeah, I don't agree with the amount of subs they did. I think it cost them the game. But we take that win, so GG's. Alright, we get a Sun team next. Oh, this is good. This is good. I am really excited about a Sun team fight. Because this doesn't look like James Baek, so probably maybe this Torkoal won't have John. But this is very important. Okay. Among Us is going to be key against this team. So, I'm going to do Gyarados Among Us. I think that's probably one of our better starters. We could have, Gyarados Incineroar, but I want the threat of Among Us. I want them to be like, hey, Among Us is here. You gotta focus on Among Us. It would be huge if we get a sleep. So, we're probably going to Dynamax Gyarados, KO whatever the Venusaur, yeah. So, we're going to try KO the Venusaur and probably sleep the Charizard. But he should be returning Charizard. He probably should be returning Charizard. And this is the funny thing, is that this is why I'm conflicted about some teams, is that they're so squishy to Gyarados. Like, Gyarados is just gonna eat this Venusaur if he doesn't Dynamax. And he doesn't. Spoilers, he doesn't. And I think that's a huge misplay. So he brings the Sun. So Vina is gonna be faster, but it doesn't matter. I'm actually surprised, like, yo, if you're bringing the Sun, why are you not, like, Dynamaxing your Vina? Because if we had Dynamax Vina will have survived this. But my Max Airstream is just gonna kill it. So they do Weather Ball. I mean, they don't even get me to, like, use my Sash. But yeah, Vina is dead now. And we're gonna get the sleep onto Torkoal. Which is huge because Torkoal is, I respect the Torkoal. Torkoal is my next target. He could Dynamax his Charizard, maybe his Charizard doesn't have Solar Beam. But I'm just gonna kill the Torkoal. Respect the Torkoal, guys. The Torkoal has to die. And we're gonna try to sport Charizard. He could be faster, but they cancel the battle and we take that win. GG's, let's go. I'm actually pretty happy. So, this is the last battle, guys. If we win this, we make it to Master Ball. So, we have the Porygon Z battle going on. And man, Porygon Z is just like a one-trick pony, in my opinion. Because you're gonna take out Porygon Z and Clefairy. You're either gonna do Follow Me or Helping Hand. And to protect your Porygon Z. Or help it out to KO. So, here's the thing. So, turn 1 is gonna be huge. Turn 1 is going to be the most important thing ever. Because it's going to decide whether or not they're going to make a mistake or not. And what I mean is, we're bringing Magnuson and Among Us. Why are we bringing those two? Because we have to sleep that scary, very scary Porygon. So yeah, there we go. Porygon Z, Clefairy. Spoilers, he should have tried doing Icy Wind if they have it, and to KO my little mushroom. I do think they didn't know that I had a Sash, because at the time I was playing this game, X-Team wasn't known as much. I mean, if you watch the streamer cup, yes, but I do think this person didn't know, because Among Us has been like such a pivotal, like very slow Pokemon, barely out and stuff. But anyway, they go for Helping Hand, and this is huge because they're gonna target our Mushroom. But we have a Sash, and he's gonna go to sleep now. Bye-bye, Porygon C. Good night. That's right. Porygon C gets to sleep. So, we get the KO on the Clefairy. We're pretty much gonna try to focus on anything that they bring us. Ideally here, a safer play was probably return my Among Us. Because then I could get it like, to heal up a little bit more. Because there was no reason, but I just didn't. So, Talonflame is gonna go first because they have Galar. Well, I mean, both my mons are pretty slow, but they have the wing thingy. I could have used Protect. I should have probably used Protect because they should have targeted my Among Us, and I could have just Protect and take, like, Magnuson could have taken the damage if needed, because Pollen Puff could have healed it. But we get a second KO. There's only one more Pokemon left. We get the Electrical Field, so if they have any shenanigans trying to sleep us, there's no. We're gonna bring Incineroar out. Alright, so we got Urshifer. Urshifer should be faster than us. I would be very surprised if it's not, but it doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter because this should KO it, and we get to do a fake out. You can be faster, Urshifer, but because you Dynamaxed your Porygon, I get to fake out. And the other huge thing about this whole time is that for 3 turns, Porygon Z stay asleep. At any point, had Porygon Z woken up, it could have turned the game for him. So now we just body press. We're gonna snarl just in case if he wakes up. And I do feel bad. Because this is turn 4. So this is a 5-turn sleep. And this is GG. We got really lucky because I still think we had the game with the momentum. But yeah, that was pretty huge. And I believe we do make it to rank Master Ball. Let's check our rank, guys. I am so excited. Yes, we make it, guys. And actually around the rank we had at the end of the season. So 11-11, not a bad record. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I don't have X new rental team, but I can give you the Pokepaste I use. If you just go to his Twitch, you can probably grab it. But I really enjoy it. I'm probably gonna be using a different team. But thank you again for watching. See you guys until next time. Bye.